Hello, teacher. No, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
All right, great. How are you today?
I'm good.
Good. Did you have a good afternoon yesterday?
Yes.
What did you do? How did you keep yourself busy?
Well, sometimes at work, I would read a book or just draw or just watch TV.
Oh, okay. I remembered you said you had to wash your hair so that when your mom got home it would be easier. Did you go to a wedding yesterday or?
No, today at night we will.
Oh, okay. So the wedding's today. And did you wash your hair yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah. Did it take a long time or no?
It does take a long time, but yeah.
Okay. Good. All right. But you had a good day yesterday. Good. Okay. I would like to discuss with you a topic of wishes, okay? I'm going to ask you a few questions and I would just want you to explain or tell me what you think about it. Share with me your thoughts. Do you wish you lived in another country, Belle?
Yes.
Okay, why?
Because if I was not in another country like Japan, it would be so cool. It would be so cheap too. It
Really?
has a little convenience store and that's really cheap. They also have some delicious food too.
They do. They really do have delicious food. But I heard that Vietnam has some delicious food. You don't think so? Or you're tired of it?
I'm tired of it.
Okay. All right. And do you wish you had any brothers or maybe sisters?
I wish that I do have a sister and a brother.
Why? So
Because
that you...
it would it's because it would be so much more funner than just being alone.
It would be more fun than being alone. Okay, I understand. Do you wish you were taller?
No, thank you. I'm already taller.
Really? Do you know how tall you are?
Well, I am 47.
47 centimeters or 47 inches or feet?
It's 1.47.
1.47. That's nearly
Inches.
my... Okay, that's nearly my height. All right, great.
I have one friend that's 1.48, which means look like Vietnam is much more taller than African.
Yeah, is it much taller in everything?
Some people are very short. Like I was in 4th grade today, and one of my friends who is the shortest, she kind of like a height of she kind of like a dog is halfway to her body.
Oh my goodness.
Halfway to her body, and that's how is she tall. I don't know many inches she had, but she was the shortest one over here. She also had a little sister, but the sister is in second grade. But she's much more taller than her.
Oh. That happens sometimes where the younger sister is taller than the older sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Do you wish you were younger, Bao?
Already young.
Yeah, I know you're already young, but do you wish you could be a younger age?
I wish that I was a baby.
A baby? Why a baby?
A baby, we can play if we want, we can nap if we want, we can cry if we want. Basically, a baby is so fun, but also boring. We have to eat soup.
Oh. Yeah, I think babies can eat other food though, but yeah, they have to eat soft food. Okay, do you wish you were older, Bao?
Yes.
Alright, why?
I wish that I can be older so I can own my own house and I can buy any pets that I want. I can buy anything that I want. But most importantly, that all the grown-ups are worried about is the pay to pay the bill house.
Okay, so all the grown-ups must pay for your bills when you're older, or?
No, it's kind of like all the grown-ups were kind of like a worried one, like pay the water bill, pay the electric bill.
Oh.
Basically.
Okay, so you're saying you wish you were older, that you owned your own house, but grown-ups, they do have worries. They worry about the water bill, they worry about the electricity bill, like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you wish you were older, but grown-ups do have their own worries.
Yeah.
They worry a lot. Yeah, that's part of life, adulting. You have to start taking care of things. Okay, good. I would like to share a picture with you today. Oh, this is the wrong picture. Hold on. I loaded you. Where did you go? Oh no, this is the wrong picture. Sorry, Bao. I thought I had the correct one loaded. And I just took a look and it was not. Okay, and there are some silly things in this picture. I would like you to describe as many silly things you see when you see them. One moment, please. It's still loading. Okay. Okay. There we go. One moment, I will share it. Okay. There we go. Can you see?
Yes, I can.
Alright, great. Have a good look at this picture. There are some silly things happening here. First of all, where are they? Or what is happening? Excuse me. I think I might ask this wrong. Okay, where are they in the picture? What is the place?
Well, it looks like they're in a dentist.
Good, a dentist's office. All right, now you may continue. What silly things do you see, or odd things?
You can see a tooth fairy sitting on a computer that the man is working on.
A tooth fairy?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's a lady next to the man who working on the computer. She was calling someone, and she was writing with a toothbrush.
A toothbrush. Good.
And I can see their family of toothpaste. They also have a baby one.
Yes, they do. That is interesting.
And I can see there's a pig who looks like wearing a pajamas, and he's brushing his own tooth in the dentist somehow.
He's brushing his own teeth. Teeth.
Good.
Okay. Good. Carry on.
See, there a mama hippo. She have a very luscious eyebrow, I guess. She didn't.
She's reading.
And she's also reading a book next to her. She also have a baby hippo who have cheese.
Cheese?
Like when you're holding a picture, you say everyone to cheese.
Yes. I think you might be holding up a mirror. Yeah, a mirror and saying cheese. Good. Okay. I think, yeah, these are your eyebrows. And what's on her eyes? You said she has very luscious. I think you meant eyelashes. Eyelashes. Very. Good. Eyelashes. Great, Bao. What else do you see?
It looks like we have another tooth fairy who is holding a tooth and who is sitting on a green chair. Green table, I mean.
Okay, there we go. I could find her now. There we go. On the green table. Great.
I can see there's a crocodile. Look like it's the grown-up one, and it is watching YouTube on the iPhone.
On an iPad or a tablet. Good.
And it looks like the crocodile is kind of like taking care of the little blonde boy who is drawing on a piece of book. Next to him, he also has a pet with a hamster, and I don't know what he's doing.
That's okay. He just has a pet hamster next to him. Great. I really am enjoying your descriptions. Okay, what else do you see?
I can see that a dentist who is kind of like fixing the crocodile teeth. And there's also a hippo looking very sad, holding his teddy bear, I guess. And the dentist is brushing him with a brush, a big giant brush.
A giant brush. Good. Anything else?
Let me see. I can see that it's the clock, but in there they also have a lot of space for 4.
Would you repeat that? They also have a lot of
emoji face under the clock.
On the wall. Okay, good. Different smiles. I think you've mentioned about everything. I don't see any more that you could possibly mention that is strange or odd. So this is clearly a dentist where animals and humans can go. Do you think you would go if that would open in real life? If there was a dentist in reality that accepts both animals and humans, would you go to that dentist?
Nah, no thanks. I would not sit next to a rhino if I want to fix my teeth if I wanted to, but I can't.
Yeah, it's good. Do you think it's, they say hygienic. Hygienic means clean. Do you think it's very hygienic for animals and humans to be sharing the same space like this, like a dental office?
No. It's like an animal breath is kind of like stink.
Oh.
But I can only know one species that has a good enough of breath.
Which is?
A lizard.
A lizard?
A big giant lizard that's big, not small.
A really big one. Okay, how do you know that giant lizards have good breath?
I saw that on YouTube. It was the guy on YouTube. He's have also holding something. It's kind of like the check your breath. He was first checking the leprechaun. No, a lion breath in his thing. But when he next to a big fat giant lizard, it's turned green, so it's good breath.
Oh wow, this is definitely interesting. I've never imagined it being a show. All right, good, great. No, it's definitely interesting. Do you like the dentist's office, Mal?
No.
Why not?
It's kind of like a dentist holding a metal thing and touching my tooth, but it feels so weird. And I look around. I saw that some of them have fake tooth. Some of them are metally things to fix your teeth. Some of them is kind of like tiny, but it looks like a tiny little drill.
Oh my goodness, definitely. It's kind of scary with the fidgeting in your mouth with all of these instruments, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, great. Thank you. All right, for now, we are going to continue with the last unit. We were busy with our last lesson of this unit. What is this? One moment. Okay, I think... Yeah, I was trying to load your work. Okay. Oh no! Why is it not responding? Okay, one moment, please, Bao. I don't know what's happening here now. It seems to be not responding. Okay, let me try again. Alright. Why are you not responding? Let's restart the program. I do apologize. I had it all loaded, but now I think it just... There we go. Okay, because the window was cancelled. Alright, I'm going to try opening it again. And then, yeah. Okay, there we go. It's opening by itself. Are you looking forward to the wedding tonight?
Yes, but my mom is also... I do have a wedding dress that my mom buy for me, but when I wear this, it's just too childish.
It's too childish? So your mom bought you a wedding outfit, but you think it's too childish. What color is it?
It was kind of like pink with a rabbit face on it, and it's just too childish.
Pink with a rabbit face on it?
Yes, and too childish.
Oh my goodness, is it a dress or a t-shirt and a... Or let's say a shirt and a jacket and a smart pants for the girls, or is it a dress or a skirt? There we go.
It was kind of like, it's also a pants, but it's kind of like a wrap around your shoulder to your back of back. What's that called?
I'm not really sure. Maybe one shoulder? Some people call that...
Yeah.
So it goes on one shoulder and then it wraps around your back?
No, it's kind of two stripes wrapped around my shoulder to my back.
Oh, okay. So just, do you mean just wrapped around your neck? So just around your neck and then
No,
your...
on the back.
Oh, to the back. Okay, straps? Yes, no?
Yeah, it's just like that.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it's a lovely dress suitable for the wedding, even though you might think it's childish. Would you have chosen something different?
No, not yet. My mom had to transfer the dress that I think is childish back, and then in the evening, Mom and me will go to shopping to find another dress that's just not too childish.
Ah, okay. So this time you will choose, or you'll help your mom choose something else. Okay, good. So yesterday, there we go. Now it is working with us. Yesterday, we had started with our last lesson. In this unit, we had answered this question about healthy lifestyles. We had said whether you go to the gym or not and what you think if your lifestyle is healthy. Okay, so now here's a tip, okay? Just a little extra tip that is good to know. All right, it says read the learn this box. Which questions in the questionnaire in exercise 2 are yes or no questions and which are information questions, okay? Types of questions. This is learning about questions. I'm just going to read along with me. I will read out loud, but follow with me. Number 1, yes or no questions have short answers. Do you often go running? No, I don't. Are you always in bed by 11 p.m.? Yes, I am. Have you got a bike? Yes, I have. Information questions start with a question word. When, what, how often, etc. These questions don't have short answers because they are asking for information. How often do you eat fish? Twice a week. What is your favorite fruit? Oranges. Okay, do you understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so which of these questions would you say question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 is a, what do they say, yes or no question or a information question?
As number 1 is the short one.
So yes or no, it is a yes and or no question.
So number 1 is yes.
Okay, so it's a yes or no question. So very short answer, you don't need information. All right, number 2.
What's your favorite snack? Is a no.
What's your favorite snack? Is that a yes or no question or a question they call an information question?
Information.
Good. So it's an information question. All right. Number 3. Is number 3 a yes or no question or an information question?
That's a yes or no.
Good. All right. Okay. Number 4
is an information one.
Yes. And number 5?
An information. No. An yes or no question.
I actually think it's an information question because you would have to pick which one. So which one do you pick, a fried egg or boiled egg? So this is asking for your opinion, which one you prefer, and instead of just a yes or no. So I think it might be an information question. Okay, and number 6?
Is information one.
Good. How often? Great job. So some questions don't always ask for the same answer. Some want short questions and some want long information questions. Okay, now let us put these words in correct order to make questions. Number 1 is an example already done for us. Day eat you do fruit every. Do you eat fruit every day? Would you like to try number 2?
Are there any sweets in your school bag?
Good. Are there any sweets in your school bag? Great.
What? No. What do you? What? I think you. What do number 3 have form?
So forms is just a different word for kind. It's like the word what kind or what forms, meaning what kinds of exercise.
What form of exercise do you do?
Good. So what forms of exercise do you do? It's a better way of saying what kind of exercises do you do. All right. And it's an information question. All right. Number 4.
Before 11 p.m. No. Usually before asleep, you are 11 p.m.
I think try that again. Give that one more try. Which is the question word? Begin with a question word. Like here, we have our question words that we usually begin with. So, in this one, it's are. And this one, it's what?
So, usually, before you are asleep, no. Usually, you are asleep before 11 p.m.
No. That's still not correct. That is a way of saying it, but it's better to say, are you usually asleep before 11 p.m.? You could ask, you're usually asleep before 11 p.m., but no. We want a full, good question is, are you usually asleep before 11 p.m.? All right, number 5.
Do you always eat breakfast?
Good. Do you always eat breakfast? Number 6.
How do you relax?
How do you relax? Great job. Boom. Well done on these questions. Just remember question words. We always begin with question words, and they are, what, are, do, and how. So the word are, A-R-E, is considered a question word. Okay, great job. Oh, let me just change this. Okay, great job. All right, for now. Okay, we are going to, I think we can spend time. Write 3 more questions for each category. Use the words below or your own ideas. Okay, do you think you can make some questions with these words on a separate piece of paper?
I think so.
All right, write down a few sentences, maybe, I think 5. You don't have to do all of them. Or you can make 3 sentences with 2 of these words in them. Have a good look.
Can I just say it?
If you can, if you know that they are going to be in a good structure. All right, I think, okay, it only required 3 more questions. All right, good. Okay, so you can write 3 more questions. Say 3 more questions. Okay, you can go ahead.
Um, have you ever go cycle before?
Have you ever go cycle? Okay, when a word is like that, sometimes we shouldn't try and change the tense too much. So a better question for that is perhaps, do you cycle? Or how often do you cycle? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Because if we ask it the way you had asked it, you might have to change the tense. Okay. Would you like another go at a different one? Try a different word.
Do you love to eat chocolate?
All right, good. Do you love to eat chocolate? That is a question. All right, and one more.
How often do you eat fried food?
Good. How often do you eat fried food? Good. So in this, you have made one information question. How often? Good. Vary up your questions. How often do you eat fried food? And then a yes or no question. Do you love to eat chocolate? Yes or no? Yes, I do, or no, I don't. And then a better one is either do you cycle, which could either be a yes or no question, or how often do you cycle, which is an information question. So good. All right, great try. So Bao, I think I've told you before, we are not going to, or haven't told you this before, we aren't going to do exercise 10. That will be for homework. But right now we have about 10 minutes left, and I would like us to begin our review on this unit. But on Zoom, we are going to stop this meeting and come back for the last 10 minutes because of time running out. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah, so please, I'm going to stop the meeting, but please rejoin for the last 10 minutes. Okay, thank you very much. I'll see you in a moment. Please rejoin. Find these things and people in the photo in exercise 7. Can you see bushes and trees? Do you see bushes and trees?
Yes, I can.
All right. Party, food, and drinks. Or would you tell me where they are? Where are the bushes and trees?
But the bushes and trees are kind of behind the girls. It's much more like a background.
Background. Good. So behind the girls or in the background of it is in the background of the picture. Okay, good. 2, party, food, and drinks.
It's on the pink table.
On the pink table. Good. Birthday cards.
It's also on the pink table.
All right, and balloons.
Balloon is kind of like hanging on the trunk.
A trunk, or I think that's part of the porch that they be on, and that could be like a pole or column or something. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, number 5.
Is a girl with black curly hair. Is the girl with black curly hair is next to the girl who have a necklace.
Good. Who has a orange or red necklace. Good. Number 6, a girl in a brown dress.
Girl in a brown dress. I don't know who's with a brown dress. Am I colorblind?
I think that it's this girl over here. It's maybe a very light brown dress. Do you see it over here?
But why is so black? Good.
She's wearing a black t-shirt underneath her dress, but she's wearing a dress over here. Can you see that?
No, I only see purple.
You only see?
Purple.
Okay. Like a purple dress. Alright, do you see birthday cake with candles?
Birthday cake with candle? I see none.
You don't see a birthday cake with candles? I see one.
Where?
Let me just circle it over here on the table.
I thought that was candle.
The birthday cake is underneath, or the candles are on top of the birthday cake.
Why is it so blend in with the table?
Does it blend in with the table?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they wanted it to be tricky. Excuse me. So that it would be a little bit harder to describe. So I think we've kind of done this already. On the left, it says use the phrases below to say where the things in the exercise 4 are. On the left, I can see, or on the right. So the girl in the curly black hair, is she on the left or on the right-hand side of the girl with a necklace?
She on the right.
She's on the right, okay. And then we already said the bushes and trees are in the background and in the middle and on the floor. Excuse me, not on the floor, on the table. Good. I think we've kind of discussed location of certain things. Described location. Bushes in the background. Oh, excuse me, foreground. So they actually wanted party food. I know we said it was on the table. They actually wanted the phrase, the party food and drink are in the foreground of the picture. So background means background. We understand that. So foreground means in the front of the picture. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so basically they want us to say certain phrases when describing pictures, which is the phrases over here. So even in the pictures that I show you, you can say in the background of the picture, I see bushes and trees. In the foreground of the picture, I see the party, food, and drink on the table. Okay, and then birthday cards as well, they are in the foreground of the picture. Balloons are at the top. Maybe you can be specific and say balloons are at the top in the left-hand corner of the picture. And then we all said the girl with the curly hair is on the right. Girl in the brown dress is actually on the left and not the right. I think they might have made a typo. Is on the left. And then the birthday cake with candles is in the middle of the photo. Middle of the photo. Do you understand?
Yes.
All
but
right.
teacher, now I can. And now I do have annotate. In Woof I don't have, but in Zoom I have.
You have what?
Annotate.
Annotate. Yeah. It's easier to find it in Zoom. So do you know how to use it?
Yes.
All right. So when I ask to draw or type, you can even if you want to write. Now it's very easy for you. Would you try drawing, perhaps circling or drawing, or play around with it? I'm glad that you are able to have that. It's easier to find in Zoom than on Voov. Yes, I'm glad you can do that because now it will make it easier when we have interactions like circle something or draw. And great. Are you testing it out?
Yes.
Okay. All right, good. Before we exit or conclude our lesson, do you understand descriptive words, or when describing a picture, to as not only describe what you see, birthday cake, bushes, perhaps it's better to use description language like in the background, giving people a location so that their eyes could follow where it is. In the background, in the foreground, at the top, on the left corner, in the left corner, or on the right corner, or on the right of the girl with the leg necklace. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so next time I show you a picture, or they in the material require us to show a to discuss a picture or to describing pictures are really good practice to describe something, then we will use this language, jargon, or this language when describing the picture. All right, are you typing, or what are you doing?
I am playing with my pen.
Oh, playing with your pen. I thought you were going to draw a little something on the screen, but that's okay. We can try and practice that next time. I'm really glad you can annotate. You figured it out. So have some fun with it. In our next lesson, maybe we can draw and circle together. But for now, this is it, Bao. I will send the homework, if not today, perhaps tomorrow. And you can complete it before our next lesson, which is, I think, Saturday morning. So I hope you have a good time at the wedding tonight. And I would love to hear all about it in our next lesson. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Bao. Have a lovely week. I will see you next time. Bye-bye now.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Have a great day.